Did Alec Baldwin pull the trigger? That is the real question, and we're going to be talking about that and much more on this episode of the Miami Geeks. Stay tuned. Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of the Miami Geeks Weekly Updates, brought to you by digitalcracknetwork.com. I'm your host, Punch 315, and please, as always, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button just to know when we come with some amazing news, which is 3 times a week, Mondays, Wednesday, and Friday, and a little something in between. And with me, as always, my brethren, Uncle Willie.
All right. Hold on a second. Just play the clip.
What?
It's 8 o'clock and we're ready to rock.
Willie, are you eating?
Listen, you called me.
No, you called me. Actually, you joined me. I didn't call nobody.
Hey, you sent the link. I clicked on it. I'm eating. Let's go.
You know what? Fine. You know what? Let's just go. Let's go with this. And today, let's talk about what's going on PlayStation news, guys. Which PlayStation Game Pass might be a reality. It's not going to be that whole PlayStation Plus. No, not PlayStation Plus. Help me out here, Willie.
Now.
PlayStation Now. There we go. It's not going to be a PlayStation Now. Because yes, you get to play the old school games and all that good stuff and blah, 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 blah. But they're going to make the competition for Xbox Game Pass happen. Right now, the project is called Spartacus, which I'm not sure why, but okay, I could work with that. And it looks like it's going to be happening sometime soon, maybe next year. And this is all because of Bloomberg has a report on this, which cites sources with companies as well as documents that they've been seeing that this might be happening very soon. And it's going to be pretty much doing a whole merge between PlayStation Plus and PlayStation Now. So I'm actually looking forward to this because I want to see how exactly this is going to be. Being in the PlayStation library, they have so many games out there, and I'm kind of curious how they're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, and now PlayStation 5. Like, I want to see how they're going to make this happen. Willie?
Just so you know, This is just according to a Bloomberg report.
Yeah.
Now, Bloomberg has its sources, and they said they've seen documents that lead to them to think there's going to be a Game Pass rival. This is needed. This is needed because
it's needed.
It would be nice to have at least 2 consoles that have similar features. Then we can judge them on the consoles themselves and the exclusive titles they offer.
Yeah.
Now, what they're saying
interesting
here is that it's going to that the plans look like it's going to be a 3-tiered system.
3-tier.
The lowest tier is going to offer you what PS Plus offers you now.
Okay.
There's going to be a middle tier that's going to offer you what PS Plus has, plus a selection of PS4 games for you to play Game Pass style, where you just have them available for you to play right away.
Okay.
At the higher tier is going to have extended demos, game streaming, and the library is going to include previous gen consoles and PSP.
Wow.
If that's the case, that's
awesome.
really good.
That's awesome. Now, besides the fact of being awesome, Willie, what do you think the price range is going to be? I mean, for right now, PlayStation Plus right now is $60 a month, and that's just to play online and get 3 games a month and yada 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 yada. What do you think the price range is going to be for something like this for our viewers out there, or for us, like let's just say?
Well, let's say I see Game Pass Ultimate. Yeah, Microsoft Game Pass Ultimate.
Yeah,
it's currently $20 a month.
Okay,
it's $120 a year. The PS Plus, $60 a year. You can get it for cheaper.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe they can work within those numbers. Although, I have to caution that Sony usually likes to smell their own farts and likes to price their shit more than the competition. Remember that PS Now for the longest time was considered overpriced for what it offered, and they had to eventually bring it down around the level of regular Game Pass.
Got it.
Same thing happened with PlayStation TV. Was it PlayStation TV? What was their TV service called?
Yeah, PlayStation TV. You're right.
Okay. Well, just keep that in mind. Sony likes to smell their own farts. They like to overprice shit. if
right.
this happens.
All right. So look, right now, so we're just gonna take this as a grain of salt then, because being is just a word from Bloomberg and it's not really concrete yet. So let's wait till next year. I have a funny feeling that next year we're gonna be seeing a lot more about the PlayStation Game Pass, and I can't wait to hear a little more about that, plus the pricing and what they're gonna offer within those tiers, like you were saying. But let's continue on, Willie. Which Josef Ferris, or Farce, whatever. Josef Ferris. It Takes Two hit by Take-Two claim. So I think this is going to be another thing, because look, It Takes Two. It's the latest game of the brothers, two sons on Josef Ferris. Has been hit by a trademark claim by the Grand Theft Auto parent company Take-Two. Willie, are you going to tell me that the fact that they use Take-Two is why they're going to be getting the whole copyright thing from?
This is one of those pissing contests where a big company is like, that sounds too much like our name. You have to change it.
Oh, no. Hell no.
And you know what? That sucks.
It does. The game has been out for a good while already. So they're going to be talking about trademarking now since the game's been out. I thought that would have been I don't know.
The developer, Hazelight, tried to apply for the trademark, and they couldn't get it because Take-Two Interactive was fighting it. And this is something that they do often.
Yeah.
Like anything that has the words Civilization, Mafia, Rockstar, and Social Club has been getting little not love letters from Take-Two Interactive.
Jesus.
Including a clothing brand named Max Fane.
That sounds so close to Max Payne.
And a Chinese brand called Star Rocks.
Lord. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised that they'll start like trademarking people for using their logos as well. I mean, it's just about time.
I just saw this. There's a Florida-based axe throwing company called Rockstar Axe Throwing.
Oh wow. They probably got
guess who got a letter from Take-Two?
They did?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Wow. That's yikes. That's not good. That's not good at all.
It does suck. I don't think that it's like, okay, like we said before, companies have to go and protect their trademarks.
Yeah.
And you know, in order to keep the rights. You don't protect your trademarks, you lose the rights.
No, yeah. And that's absolutely true.
But this is the other end. This is the company taking it too far.
It is, man. I don't see them gaining anything from that, to be honest. It's just a name it might look similar to whatever you have, but it's their own thing. You know, they don't have that whole two with the T on it or nothing. It's just It Takes Two, the game, which is something totally different from Take-Two's crap. And
I want to see Take-Two. I want to see Take-Two lose their minds and start trying to sue Rob Bass.
Oh my God, you took that right out of my mouth, because I was thinking about that. Imagine they go straight to Rob Bass for It Takes Two. Can you imagine that
so
shit?
Funny.
Yeah, we're gonna
retroactively sue Rob Bass because his song violates our trademarks, and Rob Bass will be like, "Bitch, please."
Yeah, and just slap him like, "Man, this song came out before you were even born. Get out of here with that." Man, I swear. Let's
talk about other stupid shit. Come on.
You know what? All right, let's bring this up, Willie, which I'm pretty sure you're very excited to bring this up. And
chomping at the fucking bit.
Okay, so Paper Mario is coming to Nintendo Switch Online N64 library. So Paper Mario, the classic N64 role-playing game, is coming to the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack. Subscription services on December 10th. Now, Willie, how does this make you feel for the fact that they're gonna bring out this classic gem for like what is it? Just one game they're just announcing that they're gonna bring out for December 10th for the Nintendo 64 library? That is please. You know what? Go ahead.
Okay.
This is all you hear.
You know what?
Go.
when they announced the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pass, they made a big deal. Oh, you get to have N64 and Genesis games, and we're going to be constantly adding games, folks. Give me $50, please. So you forked over your $50 on the promise of more games, and now you know that for the remainder of 2012, you're going to get one game.
That's
granted,
horrible, too.
a good game. It's a classic.
Indeed.
Most people are more in favor of the sequel, of the Thousand Year Door, which is on the GameCube. But this is a good game. That's great. Is it worth me throwing $50 at them for the privilege? Now, wait. You've heard this before, and if you hadn't, I'm gonna tell it to you right now. When you make a service that's more convenient than piracy, people will stop pirating your shit.
Yeah.
You saw it when Apple introduced iTunes. You saw it when Netflix started offering streaming video. It suddenly got inconvenient to pirate because you have all this shit at your fingertips, and the price was reasonable. Nintendo is hoarding its shit, and yes, I know that there are rights issues surrounding a bunch of their games, and they can't just go and decide, okay, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, hey, let's put it on there. I understand that.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I know that they're fighting about all the rights and stuff for certain games anyways. I get it.
Actually,
but geez.
You had sent me a video from RGT85
that
I watched, and he made a point that, yeah, it makes a lot of fucking sense. You mean to tell me that Arcade 1-Up can license the rights for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to make an arcade cabinet, but Nintendo can't get the rights?
Yeah, I found that very suspicious. Like, I was like, dude, wait a minute. So you're gonna tell me Arcade 1-Up can get the license for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like you're saying, to make an arcade cabinet for this, but Nintendo, that they have all the money in the world right now, cannot get one license so they can put it on the Nintendo Switch?
They can't work out something with the people who have the 007 license to bring back GoldenEye?
I'm pretty sure they can. I'm pretty sure they can, but something tells me they just want to be very greedy about it and just have all the money and not, share.
No. I mean, at the end of the day, they run their service however they want.
Yeah.
But people are not going to go and just straight up say, oh, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to give you money. Yeah, I'm going to give you money just so I can play 12 games. Big Box right now has a bunch of games in it.
Yeah.
We were playing Mario Kart 64 for Thanksgiving. It was a beautiful thing. 4-player, not a single hiccup.
That's awesome.
It's piracy. But you know what? Fuck you. You haven't given me a reason to go and spend my money.
I understand. It's true.
So fuck them. If they give me a compelling service that offers value like Game Pass does, I will happily throw money at them.
And I agree. You know what? I will splurge the $80 if they were to give me more. And I was like, you know what? I'll do that for the family to play all the N64, Nintendo, Genesis, whatever they're gonna give me. I will give them that money.
You know what?
Right now,
if the service would have been the Game Pass, I would have paid for the $80 for the family plan too. That way, my daughter can play the extra content for Animal Crossing that you get along with the plan, and she'll be extremely pleased.
Oh man, big time, dude. And I totally agree with you on that. But you know what, man? Let's see what the audience say. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, what do you guys think about what me and Willie are talking about the whole N64 library for the Nintendo Switch? Do you guys agree with us? Comment down below. Let's have a conversation about this. But now let's continue on. So, PS Plus version of Godfall isn't the full game. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people out there pissed off about it. But let's let you know what's coming out for the PS5 and PC. So one of December's free PlayStation Plus games is going to be the newer version of the PlayStation 5 launch title Godfall, called the Challengers Edition. But what exactly is the version of this game is? I'm pretty sure that everybody's like, oh, this is going to be like the full game and more. No, not exactly. In a blog post, a game director, Daniel Norland, confirmed that the Challenger Edition includes Godfall's 3 endgame modes, but one of the preceding story content of the base game, or the Fire Darkness expansion, So, Willie, I know you have Godfall. You played it. Actually, you played the.
Yes.
Didn't you play it or you have it?
I still have it. I have it on PC though.
Okay. So they're talking about this on PC as well. And what exactly are they offering?
Wait till I tell you.
Well,
oh, you're gonna have fun with this.
Oh,
so,
please. Okay.
Godfall Challenger Edition is a separate version of the game that only has 3 endgame modes. That's it.
That's it.
3 endgame modes, and that's it. Not the full base game, and none of the expansions.
So what does that mean though? Like, what are they exactly giving you?
That's if you want the full game,
mm-hmm.
you got to pay $60. Well, no, it's $60 normally, but they'll give it to you on sale until the 23rd of this month for $30.
Okay.
So all you get with this is with the Challenger Edition, you get a character that starts off at level 50, and you have a whole bunch of skill points to assign, and then you go and you do the 3 end game modes that are in the game.
Okay.
That's it. That is all.
That sucks.
I mean, you're not missing much because the game wasn't fabulous.
Yeah, but I'm sure that everybody wants to play the game for the journey and getting all the props and fighting.
Right.
And, you know,
but you don't get that.
So you're just pretty much you're so. In other words, they're putting you in a spot where you have technically everything.
They're putting you in a spot where you have a high enough level to be able to tackle the end game content.
Wow.
That's it. You don't have to go through the whole game, which is the whole fun of a game.
Yeah.
But you can do the end game stuff.
It's like imagine God of War with all the nicks and crannies and that's it. Go fight Zeus and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I know. I don't. Yeah. I mean,
but
whatever. Twist your own. Go ahead.
Here's an extra kick to the teeth.
Oh, go ahead.
If you have an Epic Games account,
yeah,
you can get it for free on PC. Not yet. It comes out. I think it's on. When is it? It comes out. I'm gonna find the date for you.
Well,
from the 9th to the 16th. You can get it for free on the Epic Game Store. You don't have to pay for PS Plus. You just get it because Epic Games every week gives a game out for free. And now around this time they'll give out more games. They give out 2 games a week.
And also, well, what I like about Epic Games, they're not only going to give you a game a week, they're going to give you good games for a whole week.
Fuck that.
They give you good games.
That. No, they don't. Not always.
That's what I'm saying. Not always, but they give you something.
The last game that I got, which was last week, was a Cabela game. Well, similar to Cabela's.
Oh.
Right now, I'm looking on the Epic Games website. If you go in right now, you get one called While True Learn, which looks like some kind of programming game.
Okay.
And Dead by Daylight.
Oh yeah, I got that already. Which I was like, that's fun. Dead by Daylight's still popular to play.
No. That one is still popular. Fine. But last week I got some hunting, some Cabela style hunting game. I got it anyway because free is free.
Yeah.
But it's not like they're constantly giving you a blockbuster games. I also don't expect them to give me games, really good games all the time for free.
I know, yeah.
But yeah, let's call a spade here. It's not like they're giving you a God of War for free.
Who knows if they will? Let's be honest.
And while True Learn, I'm gonna have to end up playing it because it's a puzzle sim, and I like those things. I still don't like you Epic Games, but I appreciate the free games.
Yeah. Now, talking about all this thing that's going on, guys. Battlefield franchise is undergoing some major shakeups. So EA is making major changes into its developer structure as it focuses on growing and expanding the Battlefield series following what has been challenging launch for Battlefield 2042. Willie, are they just saying that they're just going to try to fix whatever they have right now, kind of like what happened to Cyberpunk?
Oh no, they're doing more than that.
Okay.
They're reorganizing things because they want to create, and I quote, a connected Battlefield universe.
Like a WoW, maybe?
Like what Activision's doing with Call of Duty.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Where they have the mainline game, but they have COD Mobile and Warzone that play off it.
Yeah.
So that's where they want to go.
Got it.
And
okay,
they're doing this with both DICE, who's the lead on the Battlefield series, and Respawn.
All right. Let's see what happens. I mean, you know what? As long as they're trying to fix things, okay, fine, whatever. I'll work with that.
They need to add in-game chat to Battlefield 2042 first.
That's what I'm telling you. At least they're trying to fix shit. That's all I care about. Fine. But now, being that this is a big thing that's going on right now, guys. I mean, all over YouTube, internet, whatever. Let's talk about Alec Baldwin. And he describes what happened on the set of Rust. And what he said pretty much still has my head in a spin. I let go the hammer and bang, the gun goes off. A lot of people right now, even on CNN, anywhere you look right now, they're going to be talking about this. And they had a sit-down conversation with him about the whole thing that happened on Rust, the shooting, the death of cinematographer Halaya Hutchins, and Alec Baldwin pretty much has to talk. He needs to talk because he feels that he needs to get this off his chest before they go to courts and whatever. And I don't know, to be honest, Willie, there's two sides I can actually take from here. One, he's coming out here and he's doing this whole, talk about it, and he's expressing himself. He even does this whole thing that he cries. One thing I know, and I'm, I know people's gonna probably not like what I'm gonna say. Actors can cry on cue, they can. So sometimes when I see them do the whole, oh my God, but I didn't mean it, and they just cry, I sit there, I'm like, are they actually crying, or they're, putting the cue for they can be, kind of like sympathetic with them and all that good stuff. But that's just me, and I understand everybody's gonna get mad at me. I get it. But the thing is that what he says here, that the gun just went off. He clocks a hammer back and it went off. Now, again, I'm no gun specialist, but I know certain things. The fact that he did that whole side move, and he aims the gun, and the gun went off, that means you technically pull the hammer back to do the whole move. If you're doing this whole thing, like kind of like to just test out the whole move and whatever, that means your finger should not be nowhere near the trigger. The hammer should not be clocked or pulled back or anything, And of course, like always, you should inspect the weapon before anything. Make sure there's nothing in the chamber, nothing. But he keeps on going and pretty much saying that, that there was nothing in the chamber, like not nothing in the chamber. They give it to him. They said the gun was okay. It was, perfectly fine. He does the maneuver. He clocks the hammer. Bang, it went off. Willie, talk to me. Do you think it's safe to say that he's gonna blame a weapon for it to go off like that, or should it be the other way around, that he should have had more responsibility before he pulled that hammer back? Because right there and then he's letting you know that he literally let go of the hammer and it went off. Right there, I'll be like, bro, don't do that. Even if it's a movie set with blanks or whatever you think it is, always treat that weapon, that Top Gun or whatever, as an actual weapon. But please, I would like to hear your thoughts about this.
Okay. First off, this was an interview that he had with George Stephanopoulos of Good Morning America.
Yes.
And based on what he's saying, just to recap what you said, he was talking with the director, Miss Hutchins, that he pulled the hammer back as far as it could go without cocking, and he was pointing it where she was directing him. So This is under direction, pointing it around her under her armpit.
Got it.
And he let go of the hammer, and the shot went off. That yes, he was told that he had a safe gun, and so he didn't think that there was any danger involved. Now, I am of the before I was of the notion of, Because I've seen the discussion, and I've seen the argument saying he has to know better, because that's that you have to be wary of good gun safety.
Yeah.
And I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt, not because of anything other than the fact that he's an actor, he's not a trained gunman.
Yeah.
He's probably the only guns he's ever handled have been on set. Let's be honest, this is not a common occurrence.
Yeah.
And he has professionals there that are supposed to tell him, hey, yeah, don't worry, the gun is okay. But no, I'm sorry. You're handling a gun.
Yes.
He's pulling the hammer back, not even fully cocking it. And he's aiming it at a person.
Yes.
Even I don't know dick about guns other than boom, go dead, know that you don't point a gun at a person, even under direction.
Yeah.
Unless you check the gun to make sure nothing's chambered. Exactly.
And especially, go ahead.
As a young teenager, I remember being handed a gun, being told, no, there's no. He actually pulled the magazine out.
Yeah. And
they were playing around with it, and they gave it to me, and the first thing I did was rack the gun, and a bullet came out.
Oh my God.
Because you don't know. You never know with these things.
You can't. You never know. And
so, in my opinion, he may not have done it purposely. He may really be in pain over it because he just killed another human being.
Yeah.
But he holds some responsibility. I'm sorry.
He does. And you know what? I agree with you 110%, Willie. Like, for instance, these are prop guns. So they should have the same mechanisms as an actual weapon. But being as a prop gun, I will probably think there might be something there that might break or something. So let's say, for instance, you clock the hammer back, clack, clack. And it's supposed to have like some sort of lever which it holds it until you pull the trigger. Imagine if maybe that mechanism is broken. You pull the hammer back and then you just let it go. Yeah, because when you let it go, nothing happens, and that you let it go and it just fires on the spot. So in my head, I'm just going, you're handling this weapon that should be on your belt, and you've done a couple shots with it, because I'm pretty sure that he's mid or ending to this whole filming of Rust. So he should know that weapon pretty well by now. Even if it's a prop gun, he should know it. So now in my head, I'm going, dude, you're doing this test with the late, man, pobrecita, I feel bad that this is even happening. I'm even bringing it up. It's just, it feels bad. So the fact that she's telling you what to do and whatever, and you still aim the thing, you clock the freaking hammer back, you pull it back and you let it go and it just shoots. Dude, like, I'm not gonna sit there and blame the gun. It takes two, literally. You're the one that's holding this weapon that's not gonna shoot itself until you do something physical with it. So again, I could imagine if it really is hurting him or he's freaking crying his eyes out because of what really happened. But I'm gonna sit there and just look at him and be like, you're an actor. How will I know if you're really sympathetically crying or if this is actually, it hurts? Like, I don't even know how to think about it. That's what I'm trying to say.
I'll admit that I'm an asshole cynic, and I thought the same thing when I saw him crying. Yeah. But again, I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt.
I hear you.
He didn't mean to do it. That he was under direction. He pointed the gun under direction, so it wasn't like he pointed it just to be an asshole or to be unsafe. But he cocked the hammer back. He pulled it back. He didn't even fully cock it. And then, just let it go. Again, you don't do those things. Even if, I would think, even if you're not thinking, okay, there's a gun in the chamber, don't let the hammer go. Just to not over stress the gun. Like, you don't want to damage the gun.
Of course not.
That'll be my mentality, because again, all I know is boom, you dead.
No,
I don't handle guns.
And for me, knowing me, if we were to do something like this, let's say for instance, right now, Willie, we're doing a video of a Western. The minute you're telling me, all right, Gabs, I'm gonna need you to do this with the weapon. I'm not gonna pull out that weapon. I'm gonna use my finger, like if it's the gun. So you want me to do this with my hand, like right? So I'm gonna pull it back and clock and do this. Like, I'm gonna do everything with my hands. I'm not even gonna use the actual prop. Hell, if I want to use a prop, give me a wooden gun that has nothing.
Nothing.
Ever. Don't give me nothing physical like that until it's time to do shooting.
Hand you a gun. Never. Not because I don't trust you, but because I don't fuck with guns.
Exactly. And dude, being that I carry one of my own, I have my license and all that, I wouldn't even just give my gun to anybody. I won't.
And plus, after all the times I've gone and said horrible things to you, you might go and shoot me out of general principle. I don't want that on me.
I can't. I need you. You're very important to us.
You're just saying that because I helped you with your math homework.
Well, yeah. I mean, there was that, and plus you're awesome.
Let it be known,
and a great provider of video games.
He hasn't killed me because of my math skills.
You see, he is.
Let's talk about something. Let's talk about something nicer, please.
Let's talk about Spider-Man, guys. No Way Home has been confirmed that we have Willem Dafoe returning as the Green Goblin. We all know this. And how we know this? Because now they have these new posters out there that shows Electro. It shows Doc Ock, and now it shows the Green Goblin. But what's weird about this poster, Willie, is it has like some sort of green smoke around him. Is that the green smoke that he uses to get his powers? Or is that something else that he might be, using in the thing? I'm also thinking about the smoke effect, like in, God, what's this guy's name from the last movie now? Mysterio? Yeah, so I'm also thinking about that. So I'm like, maybe.
I'm thinking he's holding a pumpkin bomb. So it might just be that.
That too, I guess. Yeah, because he has many uses for the pumpkin bombs, right? Because it could be could be for smoke.
Yeah, he has smoke bombs.
Yeah. So yeah,
I'll give
him that much.
We knew it was Willem Dafoe because we heard his voice in the 2 trailers that we've seen.
Yes, and of
in the 2 major trailers, it's his voice. I am not displeased.
No, I get it.
I am not displeased. All I know is when this movie comes out, many people are going to be pleased.
Very. I already got my ticket just in case, if our hookups that they usually give us some tickets so we can pass out for everybody for private screening. If it doesn't come through for Florida, which is fine with me, at least I'm safe and I got my ticket for my family and I, so we can go check it out on Saturday, because I'm not gonna do this on a Friday and skip out you guys. You guys need us, because we bring you all this news. For instance, Marvel's Secret Invasion is building a cast for an Avengers movie. Willie, I was never aware about this. Can you bring up a little bit of this to light?
Okay. Marvel, The Secret Invasion is a show that was announced. It's been announced a couple of times.
Well, yeah,
and it's slated to come out sometime, possibly next year. There's no firm date on this. Mm-hmm. Secret Invasion storyline is one from the comics where people discover that a lot of people that are on Earth are actually Skrulls, including some heroes.
Oh, I mean, we saw that. We saw something in the last movie.
The Skrulls have been established. They were established in Captain Marvel. Mm-hmm. We saw a bit of them at the end of both Spider-Man No Way Home. I'm sorry, Far From Home. I get these confused. Spider-Man Far From Home and WandaVision.
Yes, you're right.
So we know that the Skrulls are here. We know that they're not necessarily bad because they're working with Nick Fury. And we know that there's going to be some problem with some Skrulls. How this is going to work out, we don't know. I've said it before, we'll say it again. We trust in Father Feige. He knows what he's doing.
Yes.
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Now, the cast is getting pretty large.
Good.
Because they already have Ben Kingsley.
Oh.
Because he's calm down. He's one of Kingsley Ben-Adir. I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is. Sorry. Damn it.
But well.
Keep my hopes up.
But one that they announced that I just immediately had a Happy Gilmore flashbacks.
Go.
Christopher McDonald.
Chris McDonald. Whoa. Wait.
Shooter McGavin.
Oh my God.
In this shit.
Are you kidding me?
No.
I'm happy. That's it. I'm happy.
He's in.
I'm praying that he's gonna play a dick because he's awesome as one.
And
he plays one.
they recently announced that Maria Hill, Kobe Smulders, is also going to be in here.
Sweet. Okay. I can work with this, man. You know what? I'm happy. This is actually great. I'm happy with this.
So, I mean, listen, I've been watching all the Disney Plus shows since they first came out. I'm currently in Hawkeye, and after episode 3, yes, give me episode 4.
Yes.
Needs to happen.
Oh,
Shit's going on. Very interesting. All I have to say, people, episode 3, you have to watch it. Trick arrows.
Oh, God. Bro, the trick arrows were awesome. That's all I got to say.
The trick arrows. Yes.
Well, Willie, I'm going to bring up a little lighter side in the news, which is going to be about Alan Ruck, who was in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and he reveals how much he was paid for that movie. And I thought it was pretty weird for him to even bring that on. You know, for anybody that know that's new about this, Alan Ruck, he played the character of Cameron, which he was that, you know, I would say the son of the father who had the red car.
Yeah.
And you know, he was always constantly sick and whatever, blah blah blah, all the good stuff. But he appeared on Jimmy Kimmel, and he just pretty much said, you know, I made $40,000 in that movie for his role. But the thing was that it was my first big role in the movie, and they were gonna find any excuse not to pay him those 40 grand. And I was just here going, Jesus, man, 40 grand. I would have been happy with just freaking $2 in a biscuit, like you say, Willie.
Oh yeah.
But 40, oh yeah, that's some good money for a movie like that. But yeah, $40,000 this man was offered to do that movie, and I'm, you know what, I'm still pleased. That movie to me is a good sick day movie to watch, and I'm all right with it.
It's you know what, it used to be my favorite. What my favorite movie of all time. Mm-hmm. It's like top 20 now.
Yeah,
it doesn't really hold up.
It's not that bad though.
It doesn't really hold up.
Nah, I get it.
Like, okay, like everyone talks about, like, you know, when you go back and think about movies, everyone talks about American Pie was a great movie. Nah, it's okay. It's right. Okay. I mean, the three virgins in high school.
Yeah.
Nowadays.
Nah, virgins in high school, is that a thing still?
As far as Alan Ruck.
Yeah.
Yes, he only made $40,000 playing Cameron Fry. Not uncommon.
No.
Here's a little bit of trivia for you.
Go.
Tom Cruise.
How much?
One of the highest paid actors in Hollywood, right?
Yeah. First
role. All the Right Moves. Remember the underwear scene, old time rock and roll?
Oh, Risky Business, no?
No. That was before.
Oh.
All Right Moves was before.
Business. Oh, okay.
Risky Business is the one that underwear. This is before. So you can get an idea of how old this is. All the Right Moves was his first movie.
Okay.
He got paid $75,000. 1980s money.
Jesus.
1983.
Jesus, that's great. My God.
But that goes on now. Chris Evans is a huge actor right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
For Captain America, the first Avenger.
Yeah.
$300,000.
Can't you go, bro, to have that fucking money.
Yeah, but this is an actor who can now make an excess of $10 million just for showing up.
Amazing.
Funny story.
I want to be there.
George Clooney. You know who George Clooney is, right?
Of course.
Recently, let be known that he was offered $40 million just to show up for a commercial.
40 million? I'm guessing it's the coffee one, because that's the only time I see
No. It was for a commercial, and he didn't disclose the country, but it was another country that wasn't the U.S. And he decided to turn it down because he didn't feel comfortable appearing in a commercial for that country.
I don't know about that. All I know is for what I heard, I'll be like, yeah, I'll take it.
No.
Money?
The man's not hurting for money. Remember?
Yeah, he's married to a freaking lawyer.
He just recently sold his tequila brand, Casamigos.
Yeah.
For $1 billion.
Yeah, he's fine. He's good.
You don't need $40 million.
Nah.
Whatever country that was, call me. Remember that $2 in a biscuit price?
Yeah.
Still stands.
$4. Yeah, you know what? I'll raise him $4 and 2 biscuits.
You know what? He'll do it for $4. I'll do it for $3.50.
Damn it. You and the damn $3.50. Good call, Willie. Good call. I have to shake your hand next time we see you.
I gotta watch out which hand it is. I know what you've done.
Shut up your face. Anyways, let's continue on, Willie, which is gonna be our last story, and it's a very wholesome one. I actually like this one. And it's the new Netflix movie will be a viral story of a grandmother who accidentally invited a stranger to Thanksgiving. And I'm pretty sure that a lot of people are familiar with this, but you know, I put a little picture here and there for y'all to see. Netflix is bringing a viral tweet that charms the internet to the small screen. A heartwarming Thanksgiving misunderstanding is being made into a movie by the streamers, Variety reports. So I think that is amazing that they're going to make that movie happen, that they're going to make that happen, which if anybody's not familiar about it, an older lady was sending out a tweet to the family, making sure, hey, come by this time.
No, it wasn't a
tweet. A text message.
Text.
And a text message to come to the house at 9 o'clock or something like that time, that dinner is going to be ready. And, you know, the guy replies like, who's this? And she's like, it's your grandmother. And he's like, all right, well, send me a picture, grandma, whatever. And all of a sudden you see this picture of an older lady. And what makes this funnier is, you know, the person who's the other line, you know, he's like, who the hell's this lady? Because of course, you know what happens whenever we get a new phone, we change numbers or whatever the case is. So whoever got the numbers is another person, but within the area. So what happens is the guy shows up for dinner at this people's house. I think that's awesome. I mean, see, if you guys invite me to Thanksgiving or anything like that, you better rest assured you better have an extra plate, because I'm going to be there and I'm going to be very hungry. So I'm sorry. That's going to happen. Willie?
Listen.
Dime.
The story is wonderful. The woman in question, her name is Wanda Dench, and the gentleman, Jamal Hinton.
Yes.
Obviously, they're not related.
Of course
it was
not.
a wrong number, but it turned into a story that has actually been going on. Every year for Thanksgiving, he goes to her house for Thanksgiving dinner.
That's amazing, dude.
The fact that
it's awesome.
The fact that Netflix has decided that they need to make a show out of this.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, okay, all right. Like some things, just you know what, they're nice without you having to make a documentary about it.
Yeah, dude. But whatever. I'm gonna be curious on how they're gonna make this movie. If it's gonna be one of those kind of like comedies or whatever. Like I'm dying to see it. I really want to see how they're gonna make this happen.
It's actually a movie.
Oh, okay. So it's gonna be a funny movie. Let's see. I'm pretty sure that it's gonna probably come out like on Thanksgiving next year, and it's gonna be a thing. And I'm down with it. I'm down with it.
Now I'm waiting for Hulu to announce that they're gonna go and they're gonna make a story about that cockroach in New York that smoked cigarettes.
I mean, why not?
Or Pizza Mouse.
Pizza Mouse? You know what? I'm not gonna even bother asking. I'm not gonna ask. But
listen, just whatever. Whatever you gotta do to justify your price increases. You go ahead.
Yeah, definitely, dude. But
remember what I said about piracy and making things convenient?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Just saying.
Okay. But ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say thank you so much for joining us today on this amazing show. As always, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button just to know when it comes to amazing news, which is 3 times a week. Mondays, Wednesday, and Friday, and a little something in between. And thank you again, guys, for joining us. And as always, we'll see you on Monday. Peace.
Get your drink on, folks. Bye.